All right. So we're on day 14.
14.
Yeah. I was like, I think we did that because I read the um daily affirmation or thing. And I was like, wait, I think we did that because I had my notebook stuck in that page. All right. So, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first on what spirit
You
has?
can go.
Okay. So this morning, like they were like trying to throw a bunch of cards out at me, and I was like, no, let's do one at a time, guys. Come on. And so so I had to shuffle a couple times because they were just like throwing 2, 3 out of time. I was like, one, just one. And so anyways, finally they're like had me stuff on this one, and then as I was putting them away, this other one I was drawn to pulling out was on top of the deck. So the first one that they wanted me to hear is life is always working out for me. Yeah.
That's literally, it all works out in the end, is what.
So yeah, that makes sense then.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's funny. Like understanding that things are always evolving, and while there are many things that could be better where I am, it is not really a problem because where I am is constantly changing to something better. I like knowing that as I look for the best things around me where I am, those things become more prevalent in my experience. It is fun to know that things are always working out for me. And as I watch for the evidence of that, I see more evidence of that every day. And then the other one that I like just felt called to pulling out off the top of the deck was whenever I am feeling good, I am attracting good.
Like, feeling good today.
Yes, I am. I'm feeling great today. So good things are gonna happen. And I'm gonna make sure I protect myself and do some protective intuitive like meditation before I go. I should have did that yesterday because I had to go to the store to get last minute stuff for everybody. And
Yeah.
you would have thought yesterday was Black Friday because everybody was doing last minute shopping.
Oh, yeah, for
Like,
sure.
I don't normally have social anxiety, but I do.
I know. When I drove home, I was like, I almost died within 5 minutes of getting on the highway, and I was like, absolutely not. So I came the long way home on the like side roads. So
Yeah. Yeah, don't blame me. I was like, geez, that's crazy. Ugh. So for this one, when you think a thought of when you think a thought of upliftment or abundance or well-being, you are filled with a feeling of positive emotion. You may trust the way that you feel as the indicator as to which side of this project, which is really two sides, you are on, whether it is the subject of money or lack of it, or health or lack of it, or relationship or lack of one. Always, when you feel good, you are in the place of attracting that which you are wanting.
nice. All
So,
right.
okay, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling sexy. I'm feeling beautiful. So, I'm attracting beauty today.
There you go. Oh, sorry.
Oh, see, that was just confirmation. Get jamming.
Sorry, turn it off. Dinging.
That's okay. So, what is
Oh my God, come on. Oh shit. All right, I'm okay now.
Okay.
Sorry. I was listening.
I'm sure. I'm just kidding.
Yes, I think you're looking good, feeling good, fabulous, bringing on that stuff. You sound like you have a plan. I like it. I think it's awesome that you actually pulled the card that I literally like. That was what I was getting. Like this morning, I had breakfast or coffee with my sister, and it was like she was just telling this like she's been in this like long out like going on for like 3 years, and it's like starting to change like after 3 years, of doing this. And it's been a really long process. And so, and then it was like actually doing it. And so it actually is like getting better. And it was like, that's the thing, is that we forget that sometimes like things don't change overnight and we have to just keep going.
Yeah.
But it all works out if you're really um pushing for it and following your heart, and following your joy and feeling good about what you're doing. It will all work out. And sometimes it's shorter amount of time, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer. And I was thinking about that too, and I was like kind of going over like the last 5 years, because like 5 years ago is like when I started my like awakening journey, and there's a lot has changed.
Yeah. Oh,
My
absolutely.
internet not
Yeah.
stable.
Yeah, it froze up for 1 second.
I'm just took my phone off of the internet, so maybe hopefully that'll help. I'm at my mom's house, so
I figured the internet's different
it's
in
out in the
here.
country, so it's like whatever. But that's kind of like what it was, is that it's just like the thought process of like sometimes we want it to, that we have these expectations of it to be right now, but sometimes they have to like, the whole process is necessary, the journey is necessary. And kind of like we were talking about, I think it was yesterday, like the journey is the longest part and the best part, and you have to really learn to like enjoy the in between, because that's the majority of it, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of like really what today's message has been about.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I mean,
Yeah.
we get in these moments like we're like, "Ah, I've been doing all this and all this spiritual work and inner healing and shadow work and I mean I still have a lot of shadow work to do, but still you get through that and it's like then the universe is like throwing like curveballs and you're like, what the hell? Like, it's like,
Yeah.
am I still going down the right path?
Right. And sometimes we forget, and we like a lot of times we quit. You know what I mean? Like I think it's in like Think and Grow Rich, where it's like a lot of people who are successful are the people who are like, oh man, like this sucks. I've failed a million times. And then they're like, okay, I'm gonna try one more time. And then they try and then they succeed, right? Whereas a lot of people who are like, I failed, I'm not gonna keep trying, this is stupid. I'm not gonna like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You stick it out that like one more time. I was like at a concert the other day. Well, it wasn't the other day, it was in the summer. And the guy was talking about how like in 2014, he was like, I felt like really called to singing and writing and like doing these things, but then like I wasn't seeing any results. And then I prayed and I told God, like, I really feel like this is my calling. I think like I have like this beautiful way of singing, and like, but like at the same time, like I can't keep doing this and failing. It's been years now, and I have family and I have things I have to do, and I have to think about responsibilities. And then it was that year that he succeeded. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I feel like that's kind of the thing where we do is like we try to have our businesses, or we try to do these things, and we just have to do that, like just try one more time.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's also for like people who have like had where they don't want to be here anymore. And a lot of the success stories are like, you know, just try one more time, like build the life that you love, not
Yeah.
try to live a life that you really want to. And then if that doesn't work out, then,
Absolutely. Oh, then that's why I know I'm gonna be successful because, I always say like when I look at the stars, I'm like, can you just send the spaceship down to take me back out of here? I
yeah.
mean,
Hi,
it's like,
Tammy.
hey,
How you doing?
She can't
I'm
see
good.
you.
Got purple hair now.
There, how's that better? I like your hair.
Thank you. How
Looks
are
very
you?
nice. Good, good.
Happy
Well,
Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving to you. You looking good.
Thank you. Thank you. So are you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
I was telling this morning while I was like late to checking in, I was telling mom,
Yeah.
I was telling mom about the story about my dad or whatever. And it was so
I have a
funny.
total different version.
Oh yeah. Oh, I believe it. That's why I had it. That's why I was like, I'm going to talk to Megan.
I think my version is more believable.
But
Yeah, I believe you.
anyway, so yeah, that's kind of like the thought of the day, I think has been for me is, you know,
Yeah, no, absolutely.
trying to follow your joy and making the best of it. And it does all work out in the end. You just don't know when that is gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And actually what I was saying was, it was weird because Allah's family had went to go see a psychic one time, and they said some details I won't say on here, but there's this one part that literally stuck like a needle in me or my heart, like my chest. And this part was basically, I used to cry myself to sleep because I was lonely, and I would talk to God, and he never knew that. And he was like, is that seriously something that happened? I was like, actually, yeah. Like when I was like, I say 8th grade up to high school, there's nights I used to cry, and I'd ask God, like, why do you love us? Humans are so cruel to each other, like, and I would, there was times that, where my dad was in his moments of screaming, and he was drunk and stuff. And I would lock myself, or try to lock myself in my room, and I would be crying, and I would say, Jesus, please, please, can you just give me a hug, but I was just so wrapped up in that negativity where I couldn't feel him like I do now. And I knew he was there, but I would just get even sadder because I'm like, why can't I just see you? Why can't I, I just felt so alone. And and it's just like, then, like I said, there was other nights I just would cry because I don't understand how God could love us so much and give so much love when there's so much hate, and humans have so much hate towards each other. So, there's been times, and then, when things get rough here, I always like, all right, I'm just ready to come back. Can you just like take this, can I just can you just like, can I, like, and I guess it comes out as like, I want to die, but it's more like, I'm just tired of being on earth, like I'm just tired.
It's hard. Being on earth is hard. Like it's a hard thing. It's messy, it's complicated, it's cruel, it's frustrating.
It's
There's
a learning experience.
yeah. But I think too, as I've been for my spiritual awakening, I feel like my life has been getting progressively better and better. You know what I mean? Like the more that I feel joy, the more that I tap in, the more that my like get into my spirituality, the more that I hang out with gratitude, and the more that I do these like things, the more I have patience and a lightheartedness, and like there's just the more that I'm on this journey of self-actualization, I feel like is,
Yeah.
It's just it's proving to be, better, you know what I mean? Like better in general. So
I know I'm a couple years behind you, but I'm slowly getting there.
yeah. And I think everyone should know too, is like, it wasn't always easy. And like, even in my spiritual awakening, it was still really hard, and I still had to do a lot of constant work. And I think I talked about it before, is like every human can avoid pain, uncertainty, and constant work. You have to continually put forth effort.
Yeah, that's the truth. It's like, I would say even like a monk that's like been doing a monk for 50, 20, 30 years, they would even say like they're still learning and growing. And, like no matter how old you are, you're always going to be learning, and you're always going to be needing to do shadow work, and you're always going to be, expanding, exploring. Like that's part of the human experience.
Right.
While this physical thing is still working, this physical body,
right.
that's
exactly.
contracts. All right, so we are on day 4.
So I'll read the quote. You are gods, John 10:34. I like this. I think this is just a reminder of like we are royalty, we're God's children. We have a birthright to thrive. And if we're not thriving, then we're not utilizing all of the capacity to bring that in. And I think getting trapped in like the frequency of the collective can kind of make us forget, and the fallacies of like, religion can sometimes block our understanding, make us feel guilty or shame. Toxic shame is a big one. And I think that this is just a reminder that we too have the power, like we're the creators and we're worthy. Always we're worthy because we're alive. We matter because we exist.
Oh, absolutely. And, we're made of his image. So, we are part God. God is within us always. Everything okay? Yeah. But yeah, God is, part of us. We are him, he is us, and we are all one. And it's like, but yeah, that's still something I have to definitely work on, it's not so bad from when we first worked together, like when you were doing like into the coaching, where I told you, like, I always like had this thing, like I felt bad for wanting money because I like, it's the root of all evil, and so,
You'll believe that?
no, I mean, no, like, I don't now, but it still creeps up every now and then, like, I think it's just like what creeps up now is like, okay, now I guess like sometimes I feel bad that I'm not giving to a church or something, like where you have to give 10% of your income to the church, or you have to give 10% of your income to something. And it's like, so sometimes that creeps up more than the whole it's root of all evil, so, but other than that, it's like, no, I mean, I'm starting to really tap into knowing that I am deserving. Like outside of knowing that I'm a good person, I have flaws, but I know I'm a good person. I do know that I deserve abundance. You know what I mean? I'm part God and God is me and I'm God. It's like he lives within us all.
Yeah. And everybody deserves abundance.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We all do. And it just, it's sad now going on this journey to see like others that don't believe that, like, especially when I was like, geez, I was there.
Yeah, and I feel like too, like we are in a society that makes it seem like you have to work really, really hard. Like your productivity is how you get abundance, and like that's the only way that you should be getting abundance. Like asking for help is like, you know,
Absolutely.
like you're lazy, or like there's always these like words that are just like thrown out when it comes to lack of abundance. And I think that that's easy to like fall into the trap of believing that, like, so
You know what? Like this popped up something I thought about before. So this must I hope that somebody hears this that has the funds to do this and on the spiritual path or enlightenment path. But like I wish that somebody could open up a spiritual school that is like, like us, where there's no like religion involved, it's just like it's, all things like, we can learn all religion, like teach kids all the religions, but teach kids everything we do need to know about living, and then have like also business aspects, like where teach them finances, especially when they get to like the high school stage. Like I wish like somebody would come up with that, because especially reading like the Rich Dad Poor Dad and learning other things, they don't teach that in schools. And I'm like, that's right, they really don't. Like at least my school, they didn't really get into like the actual finances and accounting, or, how to, what to actually do with your money, why 401k can be important, or, because I don't actually still understand the 401k. I mean, I kind of do, whatever. But, it's like, that's why I wish somebody could create a school you know, whether it be a high school or even start off like, you know, with a spiritual grade school and then, you know, junior high, but for sure, like high school, that's on a spiritual aspect of teaching everything that we actually need to know outside of graduating from a school.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much what they did. They trained us to be employees. They trained us to be workers.
I think we're on our way of changing that. It's just, there's a lot of resistance to change. So,
And usually it gets worse before it gets better.
right. You want to do the exploration?
Oh, I guess I can. What would you like to be forgiven for? Forgive yourself out loud in the mirror. Well, I guess we're kind of in a mirror. We're in the camera. Mm-hmm. I guess there's kind of two things that come up right away for me, like thinking about that. So I'm gonna look at myself instead of the camera. I want to forgive you for always having negative thoughts and doing negative things because you are human. I felt like
Thoughts.
like just like I said, those negative thoughts of like when I get irritated, or the other night when you were very helpful. In those moments, I'm like, I just like wish I was dead. I just wish I wasn't here. You know, like I know I'm strong enough to get through it, you know, here in anything negative in the future, but those thoughts like sometimes overwhelm. You know, it's like nothing I would ever act on, but they come up, you know. That's why I said like I just get so tired sometimes, you know, like of getting trapped up in the work and the job and then, you know, fighting or, you know, fighting with family or fighting with your spouse, or, you know, it's like, so those are definitely big negative thoughts that come up that sometimes I regret later. And you know, and then like I don't act on it, but then when I'm in those moments, then I start saying things that I regret later. So I just want to forgive myself for that, and forgive myself for anything I've ever said that I regretted for later, because we're humans and run off of emotions.
I think that like you should know that like one, having those thoughts is not bad. It doesn't make you negative. It doesn't make you wrong. Anybody who's experiencing that, one, it's actually happens.
Sorry.
That's okay. It actually happens because of mental health and serotonin levels. It's a common thing. And also too, we are not our thoughts. We experience thoughts as if they're like, not ours, but we identify with them. Like those thoughts can be just patterns that we picked up when we were kids. And those thoughts can be not ours. Thoughts are kind of like beings in themselves, and we pass through them and they come into us all the time. And we might not even be picking up. We might be picking up someone else's thoughts in like an unconscious way. You know what I mean? So like we are not our thoughts. If you think something that is negative.
You froze up. Okay, there we go.
So yeah. Basically I think that like the biggest thing to remember is like don't identify with your thoughts. If you have bad thoughts, see them, understand them, and decide if you agree with them or not. And if you don't agree with them, then don't identify with them. Like say, oh God, I'm thinking about this negative thing, or I am this thought. You can choose, right? You have a choice. And I know that it's not in that. So when you have like a thought, like you just don't want to be around, you don't have to identify with that. That's a normal response when where our systems are overloaded.
Mm.
You aren't that. And you are your actions, what you're doing. And so if you're making choices based on thoughts and you end up doing it because you thought that that's the kind of person you are, it's you have to make new choices, right? So I think it's really important to, like, you don't need forgiveness because you're not bad or negative for having those thoughts. You know what I mean? Like that's just what happens when we're overwhelmed with our nervous system. So, but I mean, yeah,
Well, that helps me because more.
Yeah.
more.
exactly. So I just want you and anybody to know that, like, being identifying with your thoughts can cause more problems than actually, you know. Mine is I want to forgive myself for perpetuating the abuse I experienced throughout my life onto myself and others when I wasn't fully aware of my actions.
That, I guess that kind of probably plays into what I was saying too.
Yeah. So,
Well,
and
I forgive you. So now you just need to forgive yourself.
thank you. Thank you. To
In
forgive.
this moment, just pretend I'm God. Make
Yeah.
Nick Mullen, I forgive you.
And I forgive myself. To forgive means to give as before. Why are you judging yourself? Ooh. Why are you judging yourself, Sam?
That's a good question.
I think I'm judging myself because I'm smarter now than I was when I was before, and I don't understand why my younger version didn't actually know better.
Yeah. I think that's it too, but I guess like because of programming and what other people have said, like I with my mom. Yeah, I'm gonna spray you. Sorry, I was trying to be nice because Thanksgiving and they're trying to get into things. um like I've heard my mom say, that's the weak way out when you have those thoughts. That's the weak way out. Like people that get suicidal thoughts or just in the moment have those thoughts, like that you're weak and it's the easy way out of things.
Yeah.
So I think that
It's not, the way that I think of it is like a computer tab that has only a certain amount of bandwidth, the internet, right? So let's use the internet. I have my computer up and I have 15 different tabs, and then another tab, like in each tab is like something I'm thinking about or something that's happening in my life. And then another thing happens, right? Another tab opens, and then another tab opens. And at some point, your browser is going to crash, right? Because there's not enough bandwidth. It starts slowing down. It doesn't process as well. It becomes overwhelmed. And then eventually the whole thing crashes, right? That's how we are. If we have a lot of tabs open, then we're going to slow down. We're not going to do as well processing. Which means that we're not going to make good decisions. We're going to have crazy thoughts because we have so many things going up. We're in many different things. Yeah. And so I think that's how I feel anyway.
Yeah, no, I mean that's a way better analogy to look at it. So that, like I said, just like those, that was probably why I was judging myself, but like you put it in different perspective, so I'm not judgmental. I'm more caring, like stop letting ourselves get overloaded.
Well, and I think it's
50 million tabs. No, I was
Yeah.
just thinking, I was like, I need to do a spiritual bath and do some cord cutting.
Yeah. And
And
let go of those old programs.
yeah, not only that, but I was like, I just envisioned like a spiritual bath with cord cutting, but like the cord cutting is actually delete, like exiting out of some of those tabs.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. That's like a new meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
gonna do that tonight. I can't wait because I'm definitely gonna need that after today.
You want to go first for the being grateful?
Oh, I guess so. Um, I acknowledge and thank Spirit Millions me as the money, credit cards, plant, fishermen, shopkeepers, cooks, natural gas, truck drivers, retail workers that are gonna have to deal with Black Friday, um, people that created the internet and tabs and computers, for participating in every meal and every product I use today. Today, I'm especially acknowledging schools. That's crazy. Oh, I didn't even know that. I was talking about schools.
I know. I acknowledge and thank Eternal Millions me as the money, credit cards, plants, fishermen, shopkeepers, cooks, natural gas, truck drivers, grocery stores, and people who are open, working through the holiday, and indigenous people who lost their land and in their lives for participating in every meal and product I use today. And today I especially acknowledge schools.
Mm.
Boom.
That gave me the goosebumps when I seen that, and I was like, "Oh wow, that's so
Yeah.
crazy." Before we go on, I want to ask you a question. You probably know more than me. 'Cause I never was into like history. You might not have been either, but Allah had actually asked, like, isn't Thanksgiving like Eid? For them, they do like the month of fasting, and then like then they have Eid where they break the fast, and it's almost like Thanksgiving where you're thankful and grateful for everything you went through that month. And he was like, well, isn't it that Christians created Thanksgiving so they can be thankful, or, and thank God? And I was like, no, I thought it was because of Columbus, and they met with indigenous, with Indians, and broke bread together.
Yeah. Yeah. So the history that's told to us is false, but it is that the pilgrims came over, um, or colonizers, however you want to call them, they came over and had a dinner, a big, huge feast with the indigenous people and the Native Americans. And like, they worked together and collaborated. But the real story is that's not what happened. The Native Americans or indigenous people came over and they were excited because they've had people come over before and they was trying to collaborate. But what happened was they like weren't actually really peaceful. It wasn't a peaceful gathering. They brought over a bunch of diseases that the native people didn't have and ended up killing a bunch of them and then indoctrinating them and forcing them to become Christians and not let have their own stuff and that kind of thing. Bunch of wars.
I can believe it.
So, but what we're told is that it was a big, what we're told in school is that there was a big feast and everyone was happy and joyous. And we're just thankful that we had this new land and all this abundance and food and stuff.
Yeah, but this land was pretty much stolen.
Exactly. It was. Yep. And we took it over and we were very rude to the people that were already here and we named them things that wasn't true and we brought diseases and other things and all that other stuff. So I think that should be about being grateful for where we're at because we do have for our privilege and stuff like that. And we do have food because there's a lot of people who don't. And then we should also be mournful and sad that you know, it's a both thing, I think. Both sad and, gratitude at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're being thankful for what we have and everything around, but not thankful that it was pretty much stolen.
Right. And that people did things that were inappropriate and made mistakes and stuff like that haven't yet been rectified.
Yeah, exactly. We
Hopefully
could
be
go on
rectified.
and on about that, but we should move on because that's probably a debating situation.
Yeah. Would you like to go first or
Yeah, I'll go first.
okay?
I am infinite worth. I know I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
You are the worthiness of spirit now and always.
And I am. I am infinite worth. I know I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
You are worthiness of spirit now and always.
And I am because I am infinite worth. And I know I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
You are, Samantha, the worthiness of spirit now and always.
I am because I am infinite worth. And I know that I'm infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
You are the worthiness of spirit now and always.
I am because I am infinite worth. And I know that I'm infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
You are the worthiness of spirit now and always.
I am because I am infinite worth. And I know I'm infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
You are the worthiness of spirit now and always.
I am because I am infinite worth. And I know that I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
You are the worthiness of spirit now and always.
I am because I am infinite worth. And I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
You are the worthiness of spirit now and always.
I am because I am infinite worth. And I know that I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
You are the worthiness of spirit, Samantha, now and always.
I am because I know that I am the perfect worthiness. I am perfectly worthy of infinite worthy. And I know that I'm infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
It's true. You are the worthiness of spirit now and always. Last one.
Yep. Okay, because I know that I am infinite worth, and I know that I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
It's true. You are the worthiness of spirit now and always. You are infinite worth. You know you are infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now and always.
And I am worthiness of spirit now and always.
You, Samantha, are the infinite worth. You know you are infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now and always.
I know because I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
It's true. You are infinite worth. You know in your heart of hearts that you are infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now and always.
Exactly, because I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
That's true. You are infinite worth. You know you are infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now and always.
I am, and I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
You are infinite worth, infinity. And you know you are infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now and always.
And I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
You are infinite worth. You know you are infinite worth, Samantha, because you are perfect spirit now and always.
I am. I am the worthiness of perfect spirit now and always.
Yes, you are infinite worth. You know you are infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now and always.
I am because I am the worthiness of being perfect because I am perfect spirit now and always.
It's true. You are infinite worth. You know you are infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now and always.
I am. And I am the worthiness of the perfect spirit now and always.
You are infinite worth, Samantha. You know you are infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now and always.
Exactly, because I am the worthiness of perfect spirit now and always.
You know you are infinite worth because you are infinite worth because you know you are perfect spirit now and always.
I am because I am the worthiness of perfect spirit now and always.
Last one. You are infinite worth. You know you are infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now and always.
I am because I am the worthiness of perfect spirit now and forevermore.
Nice.
Um,
I am infinite worth. I know I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
that
You are worthiness of spirit now and always.
I am infinite worth. I know I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
Smells.
And you are the worthiness of perfect spirit now and always.
I am infinite worth. I know I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
Exactly, because you are the worthiness of perfect spirit now and forevermore.
True. I am infinite worth. I know I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
Exactly, because you are worthiness, the worthiness of perfect spirit now and forevermore.
True. I know I'm infinite worth and I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
Exactly, because you are the worthiness of spirit now and forevermore.
I am infinite worth. I know I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
Exactly, because you are the worthiness of the perfect spirit forevermore and now in this moment.
I am infinite worth. I know I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
Exactly, because you are the worthiness of perfect spirit now in this moment and forevermore.
Yep. I am infinite worth. I know I'm infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
Exactly, because you are the worthiness of perfect spirit now and always.
It's true. I am infinite worth and I know I am infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
Yes, you are. And I know that because I see that you are the worthiness of spirit now and always.
It's true. Is this the last one?
Uh, no, I think we have one more.
Okay. I'm infinite worth. I know I'm infinite worth because I am perfect spirit now and always.
And that's true because I see that you are worthy of being worthiness of the perfect spirit now and always.
Last one. I am infinite worth. I know I'm infinite worth because I am perfect spirit always and now.
You are, because I see that you are the worthiness of perfect spirit now and forevermore. And you are infinite worth. You know that you are infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now and always.
I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
You are, because you are infinite worth. And you know that you're infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now and forevermore.
I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
You are, because you are infinite, and you know that you're infinite because you are perfect spirit now and forevermore.
I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
You are, because you are infinite worth, and you know that you're infinite worth, and you know the infinite worth that you are because you are perfect spirit in this moment now.
I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
You are, because you are infinite worth, and you know and feel and see that you are infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now in this moment and forevermore.
I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
You are, because you are infinite worth, and you know that you are infinite worth because you are perfect spirit in this moment now and forevermore.
I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
Yes, you are, because you know and feel deep inside that you are worth the worthiness, and you know that you are worthy and the worthiness because you are perfect spirit now in this moment and forevermore.
I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
You are. You are infinite worth, and you know that you're infinite worth because you are perfect spirit now and always.
I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
You are perfect spirit. And you know that you are worthy, and you are worthy because you know that you are perfect spirit in this moment now and forever always.
I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
You are, and you are so worthy, and you know that you're worthy because you know that you are perfect spirit now and forevermore.
I am the worthiness of spirit now and always.
And this will be the last one. Because you know that you are infinite worth. You are worthy and infinite worthy because you know you are perfect spirit in this moment now and forevermore.
I am the worthiness of spirit. Woo!
Hey.
Let's talk real quick. Let's share everybody because we forgot yesterday what we spent our 2,000
Ooh,
our
yes.
universe.
I was like, just threw it up there, like, oh yes.
So yesterday we had $2,000 from the universe to spend, and I said the first day I spent it on Phoenix's teeth, and this second day I'm spending it on Sam's teeth, $800, $200 on Upwork account to get redone, and then $1,000 for clothing from a stylist.
Right. And I finished paying off my Fresh Start loan. I put $500 on my credit card, and then I took $300. Trying to remember because you said to do something fun.
Your hair.
No, that was 200. I did $200 on my hair, and I did $300 for something else.
Oh,
Right. It actually was $1,100, and I paid off my credit card.
right.
I put
Then there's $900 left.
right. There was $900
And
left.
then
So I think I put out of that 900, I paid 400, the rest of it on my Fresh Start.
right, and your hair, right? Was all of it?
Right, no, because that left 5. So then I had 300 I spent on. I don't remember, but we spent the 300, and then I had 200 left.
We'll pick something now.
200 was on my hair.
Let's say 300 so you can have it written down.
Let's just say bills for the month.
Cool. Okay, so now we have 4,000. I'm gonna pay off all my credit cards, so that's what I'm doing today with the 4,000.
Okay.
I think I have a $5,000 total. So I have about $1,000 left. But
I was waiting for this one because I'm taking that $777 that I'll be paying instead of doing installments. I'll just pay it all off for the website.
okay.
That leaves me with $3,200 and $223. And then I will pay 2 months of rent, so that way I got a month ahead, and then that will leave me with 2,073, and I will take 1,000 of that and spend it on personal development, like books and I'm gonna write that down. Personal development, so like books and audiobooks and
Courses.
yeah, and courses. And then the other 1,000 I'm going to actually spend on more product for my wire wrapping.
That was what it was.
Yes, that's what it was. Yes. Yeah.
But we'll keep it. We'll keep it.
For the bills. Yeah. Okay. So this time it'll be, you know what? No, I just put 500 for wire wrapping, and then the other 500 I will spend on like the actual product. I'll spend like 500, and then the other 500 will be actually on like courses kind of for wire wrapping. Like there's a guy, I love his work, and he has a bunch of like step by step how he does and where he buys his stuff. And so like it wouldn't be all 500 for all of what he has on his website, but the rest of it I would still spend on other people's, like if I like theirs and they have videos to teach you.
Nice. Awesome. So much abundance.
So then tomorrow would be 8.
Yep.
All right, 8,000.
Oh. All right. Well, have a good holiday.
Yes, I am thankful and grateful for you, Madame, for showing up and showing out on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah. Have fun, enjoy, and I'm gonna double your manifestation and protect you from all of the energy sucks.
Yeah, all the vampires. I'm definitely gonna need that. And I'm still manifesting, double manifesting your $1,000 or $1,000 followers. And it looks
I
like
did. Oh, I forgot to say. I'm up to 200 now.
I know. I definitely seen that. Oh, and
Which
then
means like in the last like week I got like 10. So
moving on up.
yeah.
I think with me, getting those ads are helping as well. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like I'm not only manifesting here and feeling it, I'm also physically doing stuff to help as well.
Yeah, that's the energy exchange.
Oh, I didn't get to talk about what I did for gratitude or giving grace. So yesterday there's a girl I follow. She's probably like 18, 19, maybe in her early 20s. I don't know, but she's just a sweetheart, and I felt called to helping her because we all get in those moments. She said she's dealing with something really bad and she wants to get out. She really would like to go to a hotel for a night, and I guess like the cheapest one or even a nice hotel, whatever, it's like $180. And so I shared her video and asked for other people to help donate what they can, and I donated $25 to help her
Nice.
because like we've all been there, you know, why not? And I was
Yeah.
like, so I felt called to do.
Good. All the generosity.
And she kept saying that once I get in a better place and things calm down in my situation, I'll make you like a custom, because she does custom stuff, like I'll make you a custom bookmark or some kind of like a pendant or something. I was like, no, I don't expect anything back, I just wanted to help you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yay, generosity and food. Well,
And,
good day. And I'll talk to you tomorrow morning.
okay, I love you, take
Love
care,
you too. Bye.
bye.